Hey guys, it's me, 80s from Forward. Today, guys, I'm going to give you guys a quick little reaction to the Champions League matches. Now, obviously, guys, tomorrow, guys, I will be doing a live stream going more in depth about these matches. Just today, I just want to give you guys a quick reaction, like I said, give you guys my quick thoughts about this matches. So, let's start with the Chelsea-Lille game. Guys, Chelsea, man, absolutely brilliant. They proved me wrong, man. They proved me wrong because I was really worried about how Chelsea would do attacking wise, and they showed up, man. This was a great performance. This might be their best performance since a game against Juventus in the Champions League, where I believe they won 4 goals to nil. This is probably their best performance since then, and it's crazy to see how good they were today. I thought for me, Havertz was amazing. Ziyech I thought was great. Pulisic looked great. All in all, this Chelsea team looked amazing. Conte as well. And I want to give a special shout out to Pulisic, man. He's been really struggling this season with him playing out of position, with him not getting the minutes. Some Chelsea fans have been calling him out. Some people say he's brainless and that kind of thing. And for me, I think he had a good game. Like I said, coming on and scoring the goal. Scoring the goal. You look at his stats right, 23, 88% pass actually, 88% accurate passes, 2 key passes, and I think for me, he's a player that I think is a very good player. I think Pulisic is still a great player. The problem with Pulisic, I think, is just that he's been played in so many different positions that he can't really like get familiarized. Like if you're like playing, for instance, right? Let's say you're going to school, right? Let's say you're trying to memorize for a test, right? But let's say your teacher keeps adding new things all the time. It's difficult for you to remember all this stuff because you're trying to remember everything, and it's like for Pulisic as well because him playing as a left wing back just doesn't work. Playing as a left back doesn't work. Him playing as a striker doesn't work. For me, Christian Pulisic is best utilized as a winger or as a central attacking midfielder. Either of those two positions. He cannot play anywhere else. And for me, Christian Pulisic is a player that I still think can add a lot to this Chelsea team. And to be fair, many of these Chelsea players haven't been great this season. Like Havertz hasn't really been like consistent. Ziyech's been kind of on and off. Lukaku, we know what's going through with him. All the memes about him. And I just think that for me, Chelsea, for particular, I think they got a very strong result. 2-0 win at home. They're pretty much into the quarterfinals. As for Lille, there wasn't really anyone else great from Lille today. The only player that you could maybe say had a decent game was Renato Sanchez, who I thought was a really decent for them. Djalo I thought was good. And everyone else was either average. I mean, Jonathan David didn't have a good game, man. I was really expecting him to clutch up and I knew this game wouldn't be this easy for Chelsea, but at the end of the day, I think Chelsea did deserve the win. They were by far the better team, and I think they created the much bigger opportunities, the much clear-cut opportunities, whereas Lille didn't really have any many clear-cut opportunities. You guys can see the stats right here. No clear big chances creative around them. So like I said, guys, congratulations Chelsea for pretty much practically being in the quarterfinals and putting themselves in a very good position. As for Villarreal Juventus, it seems like I'll just give you guys my quick thoughts. As I said, it seems like when Juventus scored early on with Vlahovic, Juventus would clutch up and get it early, score more goals. But as the game wore on, Villarreal started to grow into the game and started creating so much pressure. And I think for me, their playing style was very good. You look at this game right here, and that Villarreal for me, I think they outpossessed. They had the much better, more. They were playing a lot more fluid. But the thing about Villarreal is that they're very not clinical. That's the big issue with Villarreal is that they're a team that it messes up so many times when it comes to the final third. And for me, they play so well, but they cannot get the opportunities to be generated. And that's the huge problem is that you can play so well, but you don't get the rewards for it. Because I remember against Manchester United, they absolutely dominated them in Old Trafford, and Villarreal should have won that game. But the fact that they lost that game, it's just a matter of it's just a matter of them being unclinical. For me, Gerard Moreno is a player that continues to be a very important player, and I think for me, if Villarreal in particular, they need him in this team. I think he's one of the more fundamental players, and I think without him, this Villarreal team is really struggling. And so, like I said, for Juve in particular, they got a good result on the road. They needed the draw here, and I think a draw for them is a great position. And you can honestly argue they're maybe in the quarterfinals. It's still tough to say though because I wasn't really impressed with Juve in particular. I think for me, Juve in particular were very very poor for most of the game. I think for me, Vlahovic was one of the best players. Morata didn't play well in my opinion. Siglio was okay. Quadrado was good. Danilo, Delit I didn't think was great. Locatelli I thought it was good, decent as well. And you can see how this Juve team in midfield is very very average. McKennie, Rabiot for me is just average. And for me, you could see how much Juve really needs that presence. So, like I said, though, it's a good result for Juve. And we'll see what happens in the second leg. So like I said, guys, I will be diving more deep into the matches tomorrow, guys. And on my channel, we're going to talk a lot more about these games. So like I said, if you want to stay up to date for that stuff, I recommend you hit the subscribe button down below. You'll get notified. Like this video as well. Helps the channel grow. Comment down below your thoughts. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Make sure you guys check out my description below for my Twitter, Discord, email, and Twitch. I will see you guys later. Peace out.